As you wander through the labyrinth of uncertainty, your footfalls resonate like echoes in a vast, silent chamber, each step stirring the dust of doubt curling around your ankles, a delicate fog of hesitation. It envelopes you, soft yet stifling, the air thick with questions unasked. Here, in this dim light of inquiry, shadows flit at the periphery of your vision, familiar yet foreign. They whisper secrets you long to grasp but cannot decipher. They dance, elusive, their movements a puzzle woven from the fabric of your fears and desires, a spectral reminder of a self often lost, slid upon the jagged cliffs of expectation. The world unfolds before you like a fractured mirror, shards of your identity reflecting fragments of the past, casting distorted images of who you might have been, should have been, if only circumstances had played differently. You stand at the intersection of reflection and contemplation, feel the weight of this confusion pressing against your heart. Know that within this tumult lies not only chaos, no, it is fertile soil, rich and dark. It beckons you to delve deeper, to plant the seeds of your awareness. It is here, amid the tumult, that dawn begins to ignite the sky. So too does your turmoil call forth a blossoming within you. Each moment spent in the tension between what is and what could be unravels the knots of your spirit, the thread of your growth unfurling silently, tenderly, revealing the wisdom enshrined within this struggle. Just as petals unfold in the warmth of sunlight, only when you pause, when you embrace stillness, can you begin to discern the lessons hidden amidst the strife. Let the silence of your heart emerge, allow it to fill the void, to ease the burden you carry. Breathe in deeply, letting the cool air flow down to the roots of your being, where doubt trembles and clings. As you pause, listen closely. What soft truths arise from the depths of this quiet confusion? In recognizing the lessons that weave through the threads of your experiences, you may finally glimpse the beauty that awaits you in acceptance. It is in this liminal space, where darkness dances with light, that you discover both the courage to mend the shattered mirror and the power to embrace your ever-evolving self. As you step softly into the world of green, a symphony of rustling leaves begins to serenade your senses, drawing you deeper into the embrace of this ancient sanctuary. The trees, like wise elders, lean in, their gnarled branches weaving through the air, whispering secrets only the wind can translate. You pause, your heartbeat syncing with the rhythm of this graceful murmur. It is here you find a fleeting sense of home, an invitation to surrender, to let go of the unrelenting pursuit of answers, and simply be. In this dance of being, listen closely as the leaves tremble, each flutter resonating with the echoes of your own longing. You feel the strange yet familiar ache rise from your core, a yearning that pierces through the veil of your guarded heart. It is a tender reminder of the wholeness you seek, the oneness that lingers just beyond reach, woven into the very fabric of your being, yet frayed and scattered like the fallen leaves beneath your feet. These trees stand not merely as witnesses, but as guides, roots entwined with the shadows of your past. They carry the weight of stories imbued with the essence of sorrow and joy. Their bark is marked by seasons through time, and as you brush your fingers against their rough surfaces, you too become part of this mural, this living testament of existence. You inhale the earthy scent of damp moss and rain-kissed bark, the aroma pulling you deeper into introspection, awakening memories long buried beneath layers of self-doubt. In this communion you find that your loneliness, once a heavy shroud, transforms into a gentle teacher. Within the solitude, beneath the canopy of ancient wisdom, lies the wild, tangled path to your true self. Here, at the heart of this forest, embrace the lessons that arise in stillness. Let them reveal the mosaic of your being, each fragment sacred. For it is in surrendering to the totality of your experience, joy and grief intertwined, that you may begin to reclaim the lost pieces of your spirit. A candle flickers defiantly in the rain, its wavering flame a testament to resilience against the relentless onslaught of disheartening moments. As you gaze upon this small beacon, a rush of understanding floods through you. The light dances as droplets cascade, each sparkle a reminder of the beauty in struggle. You too are a flickering flame, often gusted by fierce winds of despair and doubt, yet still you stand, vibrant in your vulnerability. Feel the damp chill, the night closing in around you, and know this: the struggle is not a sign of weakness, but rather the very essence of your existence. Within the storms of life, the heart must burn brightly. It is in this embrace of tumult that the deepest transformations occur. Let your spirit acknowledge the tension of these moments, for they forge the very steel of your character. It is the fire ignited in your chest that calls forth courage, coaxing your soul to rise, even when shadows loom large. You remember, in life's tempest, the darkness does not extinguish your light, rather it illuminates it, revealing the contours of who you are beneath the fears that bind. As the candle struggles against the storm, each flicker becomes an affirmation of persistence, a brief yet powerful defiance against that which seeks to drown its brilliance. Reflect upon this truth. The flame is not pristine nor perfect, but rather raw and honest. It shines precisely because it endures. In the crests and valleys of your journey, your light too ebbs and flows, shaped by challenges but remade anew with each step. Know that your own essence can shape the paths of darkness. Your spirit holds the power to ignite hope in the unlikeliest of places. Even the smallest flicker holds the potential to spark a blaze, transcending doubt's chill embrace. Within this sacred challenge of vulnerability lies an uncharted strength. It is the invitation to be authentically you amongst the trials, to allow your heart to shine despite the storms. The river flows without a source, its waters shimmering as they weave a tapestry of movement. It kisses the shores of possibility, reminding you that existence is not a rigid doctrine, but rather a lived embrace, a symphony in flux. Can you pause and reflect? In your fervent search for meaning, have you perhaps overlooked the spring from which all life flows, the sacred well of your origins lurking in the depths of your essence? Let the gentle current draw you in as you watch the water ripple and swirl, a dance unchained by the shackles of definition. In this moment, you are called to contemplate the nature of your own identity. It is not a statue carved in stone, but a fluid sculpture, molded by the hands of experience. Just like the river, you are an unfurling story, each chapter written in waves that ebb and flow through time. Feel the freedom that arrives in understanding. Relinquish your hold on yesterday and the burdens of who you believed you should be. Instead, embrace the lesson whispered by the cool water brushing against your feet, a reminder that shedding the past is not loss but liberation. The river does not cling to what has been, it dances with the essence of change. With each bend, it teaches you that transformation is inevitable, a resplendent flourish amidst life's perpetual creation. The landscapes shape its journey, smooth rocks smoothing its course while fallen branches create eddies of thought. Here nearby, let the contours of life's journey illuminate your path. Even in moments wrought with uncertainty, remember the flow carries nourishment. Every ripple is an invitation to rediscover your inherent wholeness, a sacred call to forgive yourself for the moments of struggle that once held you captive. You are not merely a vessel of expectations, but rather a river in constant motion. Embrace your potential to navigate the unseen bends, for with each turn of the water you learn a deeper truth. Each moment, precious and alive, serves as a testament to the beauty of becoming. In the journeying, in the flowing, you are remade time and again. So invite grace into your heart, allow the waters of forgiveness to wash upon the shores of your soul, cleansing the edges of doubt. In this fluid dance between past and future, you become, at once, the river and the landscape, flowing forth, unfurling into the ever-expanding. In the stillness of this moonlit clearing, silence cradles you like a mother, its embrace tender and soothing, wrapping around your spirit with a warmth that feels both familiar and ancient. Each breath you take becomes a whisper, mingling with the crisp night air, and it is here, in this solitude, you begin to discern the unspoken truths your heart has long sought. The cacophony of your mind, once a relentless tide, softly recedes like waves retreating from the shore, revealing the sandcastles of your fears, fragile constructs that dissolve when met with the clarity of your gaze. Consider this stillness, how it does not stem from emptiness, but rather from the fullness of potential. Something profound waits within, ready to bloom at the catalyst of your attention. Each thought that flits through your mind, once a frantic bird seeking to escape, now rests like a feather, revealing layers of longing and anxiety entwined in a delicate balance. You invite the chaos, beckoning forth the shadows that have long curled around your edges. What lessons linger in those corners, whispered by echoes of the past? Allow them to emerge, for in this sanctuary of silence, the unseen becomes seen, and the fractured whispers of self can gather their courage. Give ear to the silence, knowing it is the fertile ground from which the seeds of awareness spring. With each moment that passes, you peel back the layers of noise, the thick fog of unacknowledged fears parting like clouds before the sun. Here lies the bridge between who you are and who you long to be, each step a testament to the acceptance of your truths, both light and shadow. And in this deeper understanding, a gentle illumination ignites within, revealing your heart's most fervent yearnings, those dreams that flicker like distant stars now drawn closer, nearer, their glow a soft guide. In this sacred moment, surrender to the truth that silence holds the power to transform and to heal. It dismantles barriers, sparks understanding, and nourishes the seedlings of creation, the dreams yearning to unfurl. With each breath, feel the shadows dissolving, allowing space for the light within you to breathe freely. Embrace this paradox, wrap it around you as a shawl of peace, for in the embrace of silence, you discover that you are not alone, but a radiant part of this boundless, intricate tapestry of existence. Within the shadows you find a dance, a flicker of movement that draws you closer, inviting you into an intimate embrace with your own reflections. In the depths of this darkness, projections gaze back at you. Their faces are familiar yet haunting, whispers painted by the brush of past hurts and unvoiced desires. You freeze, heart racing, yet the air thick with solace bestows a sense of belonging. Here, in this dim light, the echoes of blame reverberate alongside your own uneasy thoughts, crooning in melodies that stir something deep within, something tangled and real. As you linger in this cavernous place, breathe in the scent of fear and longing. It is rich with meaning, a tapestry woven from moments that have shaped you. You begin to discern the truth hidden beneath the layers of discomfort. With each exhale, cast aside the weight of accusation, recognizing that these shadows are not your adversaries, but sacred teachers adorned in their lessons. They wear the masks of your past, tender and torn, inviting you toward reconciliation, a kind of pilgrimage down the unseen paths of your being. Acknowledge them, and in doing so, strip away the layers that conceal your deeper self. Each recognition unfurls an invitation, an opening into the heart of transformation. Can you feel it? The pulse of growth beneath the surface, waiting to erupt like a wildflower through stone. Your fears, once barricading walls, now transform into fertile ground, nourishing the seeds of change that yearn for light and life. You see, the shadows are not here to bind you. They usher you closer to your truth. Embrace this dance of light and shadow. Allow it to unfold as a breathtaking choreography, spiraling into the realms of existence. With every step, you navigate a kaleidoscope of emotions, feeling the raw energy that flows between the contrasts. It is a sacred alchemy at work, each movement stirring the pot of your becoming, where even discomfort finds purpose. The shadows invite you into vulnerability, not as a weakness, but as a canvas where your intensity meets compassion. As you move forward, the path stretches ahead of you, revealing its intricate tapestry of knots and thorns, each twist an invitation to confront the resistance woven into your very spirit. Like a protective cloak, it wraps around your heart, tightening with the weight of fear and uncertainty. Yet, oh paradox, this very grip, this stranglehold of the ego is the unexpected key to your liberation. You feel your pulse quicken as the shadows of doubt loom near, yet it is within this tension that you discover the soft whispers of possibility. They beckon like distant stars flickering against the dark canvas of your fears. Breathe deeply now, inhaling the raw clarity of the air around you. Let it fill your lungs, cleansing the remnants of hesitance. In this moment you are called not to flee but to soften, to sink into the embrace of your discomfort and allow it to reshape you. Each breath becomes a gentle reminder that within the clutches of your resistance lies wisdom, a wellspring of knowledge hidden beneath your discontent. In confronting this barrier head-on, you cultivate understanding, inviting the turbulence to be your guide on this wild terrain of self-discovery. So, let go of the impulse to resist, become fluid like water, shape-shifting around the rocks that threaten to trip you. Let the discomfort wash over you in waves, teaching you the sacred rhythm of ebb and flow. For it is here, on this precipice of surrender, that the phoenix stirs beneath the ashes of who you thought you were, buried deep in the fertile soil of struggle, waiting for the warmth of acceptance to rise anew. Imagine the fire igniting inside you, the embers glowing with promise. This discomfort, once a noose, slowly transforms into wings, carrying you above the weight of your fears, soaring toward the light of realization. Embrace this metamorphosis. The old must fall away, and in its place a vibrant essence is born, untainted by the past yet rich with possibility. You are a living testament to resilience. Sensations that once shackled you blossom into catalysts for growth, igniting the air with the raw energy of your potential. The echoes of your past resonate within you, a symphony of whispers weaving their way through the corridors of your soul, each note a reminder of the intricate tapestry that is your life. Feel the threads, rough and supple, faded yet vibrant, binding joy to sorrow, triumph to grief, as they dance together in the breath of this moment. Here, in the sacred stillness, you stand before the cauldron of your heart, a gentle flame flickering with memories, simmering with the essence of all you have known. In this transformative space, you begin to grasp a profound truth. The richness of experience exists not in the distant glimmer of pain avoided, but in the closer embrace of pain journeyed through. Breathe in the fragrance of your trials, the bitter and the sweet, intoxicating and leaves lingering wisps of smoke that spiral upwards toward understanding. Like the seasons that shift and sway, blossoms bursting forth from the cold embrace of winter's slumber, you too are inextricably woven into this grand cycle of existence. As you move through this sacred connection, consider the beauty that emerges after the rain. See how life unfurls from the ashes of what was. The dark of the past nurtures the seeds of the present, and from this soil flowers burst forth, radiant with potential, bearing witness to your resilience. There is grace in embracing your story, every chapter an essential note in the celestial song of your being, where vulnerability translates to strength, and the unkempt paths become the most profound narratives. Accept the shadows, for they illuminate the depths of your being, reframing adversity as your greatest teacher. Within their embrace lies the richness of your own evolving essence. Know that every tear shed waters new growth, allowing beauty to rise from sorrow like the sun breaking through a heavy fog. It is in the acceptance of this paradox that you find your footing amidst uncertainty, allowing the ancient wisdom of your spirit to ground you as you dance along the threads of fate. In the stillness of your heart, a golden flame flickers to life, its warmth chasing the shadows that linger like old friends. This flicker is more than a mere spark. It is the resounding heartbeat of rebirth, born from the ashes of identities that have long served their purpose. You feel this flame rise, unmasked, unshackled, resembling the first blush of dawn as it spills across the horizon, awakening the slumbering landscape of your soul's longings. Take a moment, breathe deeply, as the fragrant incense of this awakening envelops you, inviting a profound remembrance of the depths you've traversed. Here, in this sacred space, let go of the roles you've assumed, each mask, each costume woven from fear or expectation. You are not merely the son, daughter, lover, or friend. You are the vast cosmos swirling within, a boundless expanse containing echoes of laughter, whispers of sorrow, and the tender brush of dreams yet to be fulfilled. Stand tall in this authenticity, for in your truth lies a radiance that transcends ordinary understanding. You are a bright beacon, weaving the very threads of the universe into the tapestry of your being, illuminating those around. In vulnerability, there opens an unfathomable wellspring of strength. Cast aside the armor you've hefted upon your shoulders, the weight that strapped you to the ground. In the gutsy act of revealing your soft underbelly, you find wings hidden just beneath the surface. Here lies the paradox of your existence. As the veil of your own my-things begins to lift, love, in its most pure and radiant form, flows effortlessly back to you, buoyed by the gentle currents of acceptance and grace. It rises like sap to a waiting tree, nurtured and strengthened by the resilience of your authentic self. In this moment, as you touch the stillness within, allow the golden flame to guide you through the shadows of doubt and fear. Recognize that the darkness is not your enemy but a companion on this unfolding journey, an integral part of the narrative that you weave, filled with Herculean battles and delicate reconciliations. Embrace the entirety of your being, the past, present, and future, as it gathers around you, a comforting cloak that ushers you into the glorious embrace of love, where you are reborn, forever changing and ever flowing. As you crest the dewy hilltop, breathless and awakened, the morning light spills forth like a gentle cascade, reflecting the symphony of your journey. Here, the world beneath your feet transforms, shifting from shadow to brilliance, a revelation emerging from the depths of night. Every blade of grass, every drop of dew glistens with possibility as the dawn unfurls its delicate wings. You stand barefoot, rooted in the earth's embrace, resolute yet tender, feeling the heartbeat of the world pulse beneath you, a reminder that you, too, are woven into this grand design. In this sacred moment, inhale deeply and feel the morning air brush against your skin, each breath a reminder of the stillness you seek, fragrant with the promise of renewal and possibility. Understand that solace does not dwell in the pursuit of definitive answers, but rather in the quietude that blankets the world, an ever-elusive peace springing forth from deep within. Feel the silence envelop you like a soft, comforting shroud, an invitation to linger in the suspended harmony that exists between knowing and unknowing. Reflect now upon the winding path that has sculpted your being, etched with every bruise of struggle and every flicker of joy, a tapestry rich with texture and depth. Each step, each stumble has directed you to this timeless embrace with the universe, one that cradles both chaos and calm within its vast expanse. And as you stand here, allow the moments of grief and triumph to coalesce into your truth, for even in losing, a profound understanding blooms, a testament that recognizing the beauty within the transient, unfurling like petals kissed by sunlight. It is in letting go, the gentle act of yielding to the flow of existence, that you uncover a deeper resonance within your soul. Release the relentless quest, relinquish the burdens that weigh heavy on your heart, for in this surrender you honor the infinite wisdom that resides in all that is, and ultimately you arrive at home, a sanctuary crafted by acceptance and grace. Here, amongst the symphony of light at the dawn of your awareness, understand that it is not the destination that defines you, but the journey, the dance between seeking and being, where your true self shines, vibrant, alive, and wholly illuminated.